So if you're a music producer or you're an artist that does music production or makes music for a living, you understand that in the day and age that we're in right now, you don't only wait for sales or streaming revenue for you to earn a living off what you do. So what you need is side hustles so you can diversify your sources of income. Because we're living in weird times. Anything can happen. Like just recently with the whole pandemic thing, DJs and artists stopped doing gigs. So that totally changed the dynamic of how artists and producers can earn. There was no gigs, there was no events. So DJs and artists had to rely on different things to actually make money and make a living. So I want to share these different things so that you kind of find other options so you don't feel stuck. Now, the first thing is like DJing itself, because right now things are easing down a little bit. If you really never thought about DJing is something that you can do to earn a little bit of extra more than what you earn from just waiting for sales and streams for your music. So DJing is a good thing, and if you're a music producer, it's easy to learn. You know how to count bars, so you just have to kind of get used to CDJs and that kind of thing. But DJing is a way where you can actually earn a living off DJing besides just selling your music or streams. I used to DJ a lot. I actually used to make a little bit of bang from DJing myself. A lot of big producers, they're also DJing a lot here on YouTube. They are posting their live mixes on YouTube here so they can reach out to their audience and give their audience some stuff that they can listen to, to keep things going, to keep people entertained. So DJing is a good thing to get into if you're an artist or if you're just a producer. It's really a good thing. The second thing is ghost production. If you can make one beat, you can definitely make 1,000 more, but there's always people that are looking for tracks. There are people that are looking for ideas that you can sell your music to, or whatever, or share with them the tracks that you make, that you feel like maybe you're stuck on them and you don't feel like continuing with those tracks. We all have those tracks that we just scrap and we just put to the side. I know I have a lot of unfinished beats, and some beats that I even make here on the channel, I sell to people that want them, that feel interested in those types of beats. So those are things that you can get into, and you can actually charge some good amount of money. And again, I'm telling you guys that I also sell my own projects that I make here on YouTube. That's another thing of how you can advertise those beats. You can use YouTube. You can upload your maybe beat making process or your beats here on YouTube, and other producers can see them. If they want those beats, they can purchase the beats from you and that kind of thing, if that makes sense. Another thing, while we're on the topic of YouTube, you can also sell drum kits and presets. That's another thing that can also help you make some money. If you're good at creating sounds and sound design and all that kind of thing, if you've invested in like a really good plugin, and if you just have your simple DAW, you can design sounds and you can sell them. This is what's happening here on YouTube. I have a store where I'm selling drum kits and presets. You can also do the same. If you have maybe your own signature sound or your own signature vibe, or ingredients that you put in your music, you can sell those presets to other producers that are interested, and you can actually make a little bit of coin from that. So that's another way you can actually make money. Another thing is also mixing and mastering. Not everyone is good at mixing and mastering. I offer mixing and mastering services, and I obviously charge for it because it's something that took me a long time to learn, to understand, to know how it works from A to Z, and it's something that other people even invest like a lot of money to get the proper education to learn mixing and mastering, and also buying the proper equipment for doing mixing and mastering. So that's something that you can do if you've had a long time doing this and you feel like you now have a lot of experience that you can actually work on other people's sounds. No matter how it sounds, no matter what genre it is, you can earn a living with mixing and mastering. So that's a side hustle that you can also get into. And the last thing is also scoring and placements. it's another thing that you can get into as well. What I mean by scoring and placements is you can get placements from like content creators. Like if you watch movies, if you watch any content like series, documentaries, any source of media or even ads, any form of media has music in there. And they're always looking for producers that have nice music that fits that kind of media. You know, like even here on YouTube, there's a background beat playing right now. This could be a beat that I licensed. Of course, I make my own. This is my own track, but it could have been like music you find elsewhere. I mean, if you look for websites that do like Epidemic Sound and the likes, they have a lot of music there that is made by a lot of musicians. They license out their music so that content creators can use that music, and anyone that wants to use it can use that music, and they license it and they earn a living from that. So just thinking that sales and streams will be the only thing you just have to wait for cannot always be the one thing that you rely on to make a little bit of a living when it comes to music production. You know, you need to diversify your sources of income, and these things are very simple. I mean, scoring is something that's a little bit advanced, but if you can maybe like do like Hans Zimmer kind of vibe and really score for a movie, that can be something that you can actually get into and actually get paid for it. You know what I mean? So these are a few tips that I wanted to share with you so you don't feel stuck. If you feel like you want to make more out of your music and out of your ability to make music, these are a few tips that you can actually use to earn a little bit more. Some of us do this for a living. Some of us are really serious and deep into this. This is what we do. So I hope that these tips will be really helpful to you. If you have any other side hustles you can add, let me know down below in the comments. If you found this really helpful, drop this video a like. If you love the video, consider subscribing. I have more amazing content like this one here on the channel. But anyways, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.